guys, so today we're doing the Draw My Life video because I want you guys to get to know me a little bit better than what you already know, and I'm really excited. So here we go. I was born on December 5th, 1998 in Portland, Oregon, and I was supposed to be a Christmas baby, but that didn't work out so well. My parents' names are Deb and Kevin, and I'm an only child. When I was born, we also had this cat named Spike, who was the best cat in the world. He was really, really great and super sweet. The street that we lived on was super safe and happy and had a lot of nice people on it, but we lived in the middle of a not so good neighborhood, just a little bit shady. There were some drug deals going on and things like that, but our street itself was super, super sweet, and it was mostly older people. There wasn't any other kids my age, so from a really young age, I talked more to adults and older people, and I really, really liked it, and I think that helped me a lot. Even now, I feel more comfortable talking to old people sometimes than people my own age. When I was in kindergarten, my teacher noticed really quickly that I was super into reading, and I was reading a lot, and I was reading much more advanced things than people my age. I read the entire unabridged version of Alice in Wonderland when I was 6. And they actually had me tested, and I tested at a college reading level when I was in kindergarten, so they didn't think that my program at school was going to be a right fit for me because I was so far ahead of other kids. So eventually, after I went to Montessori school for a couple years, which was also good, they said the same thing. They said you need to get her into public school, into an advanced program. So I went to a public school near to a new house. After we moved, we actually moved houses so I could go to this public school that had the program. Starting when I was really little, I had social anxiety, and I really did not like to leave my parents. I was just super nervous about it. And 4th grade, when I started this program, was really, really bad. All the kids had known each other since kindergarten, and since I went to Montessori, I didn't have a friend group within them, and none of them really accepted me or liked me, and the teacher was really bad too. She would call me out for all sorts of things. She just didn't like me. So finally, when I got to 5th grade, things got a little bit better because there were 2 girls, and we kind of became friends, and it was better, but 5th grade was also my awkward year. I had really bad acne, I had super frizzy hair. It was just really tough. So fast forward to 7th grade, which was another really tough year for me. I had one girl in particular who really singled me out and bullied me for no particular reason. And to be honest, no one really liked her either. She wasn't nice to anybody. And it was just a really, really tough time for me. In 5th grade, I found my first YouTube experience of Juicy Star 07 or Blair Fowler, and I kind of realized that's the thing you can do. And that kind of stayed in the back of my mind until 8th grade, when I was just so much happier. Everything kind of clicked all of a sudden. I lost 30 pounds, I had good teachers, I had really, really mean teachers in 7th grade, and I just got to be a happier person. Near the beginning of 8th grade, I became friends with a girl. We clicked so well, we were like the same person, and then we were hanging out one time, and she actually ended up stealing something from me, and she never came clean about it. She was never honest about it, and our friendship really fell apart after that because I had no trust left for her, and it was really sad. But then I found another friend whose name was Morgan, who I'm still friends with to this day, and we were friends from PE, and we hit it off really, really well, and she was my best friend throughout all of 8th grade. Then came freshman year, which if you have seen my I Have a Secret video, you know that I had an eating disorder that really, really got intense in freshman year, and I isolated myself from a lot of my friends. Morgan and I went to different schools. I really basically had no friends freshman year. Like, I had people who cared about me, but I never engaged in a friendship with them. It was really, really dark and sad time. So starting off sophomore year, I was getting a little bit better with my eating disorder. Things were shaping up. And there was this guy who we will call Carter. And he took an interest in me. I think it originally started off with he wanted to date me, but we ended up becoming really, really good friends. And I didn't tell him about my eating disorder or any of my problems, but talking to him and having him check up on me all the time, it made me really happy. And we had a really, really deep connection, and it was really great. And we would have dated, except there was a big age difference between us. He was a senior and I was a sophomore, so that didn't really work out, and he was nervous about it, so we ended up sort of not talking for a couple months. We actually never ended up dating. We both got into relationships with other people, but I will always credit him as somebody who really brought me back to life after everything that I'd been through freshman year. He was one of the key people who really helped me make it through. Since starting my YouTube channel in 8th grade, I've never let that not be a priority in my life. Even when I was in the worst part of my eating disorder, I was still making videos, I was still putting out content, and it really, really helped me stay sane, and I love YouTube so much, and I can't imagine where I would be without it. You have to love yourself, you have to love your others, and you have to make sure you're focusing on what makes you happy. You don't need completion, you don't need somebody else. If you guys enjoyed that Draw My Life video, I feel like it is necessary to mention that I am indeed very, very happy now. I'm in a really good place in my life. And as the great Adeline Morin would say, happiness is a choice, not a fate. You cannot let your happiness be dictated by somebody else or something else in your life. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you all so much, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.